Hey, Uncle Dick back, Dick Gibson. We're going to talk about how to service the TG4 camera and get it ready to take into the water. So, first things first. Let's take a look at the camera. Okay. The camera has two doors that have a little bit of a rubber seal on them right here. So we're going to take some of this O-ring grease. Make sure your hands are clean. And I put a little bit of grease in my finger and I rub it in like this. Okay. And I'll just take a little bit and go around this door. And I might take a little bit and just, you don't want to be able to see it. Okay. Make sure it's good and clean. And close that. It's about all you can do for this. Now that's just a safety backup because the camera is going to be in a housing. So now we need to service the only O-ring on the housing. It comes with this really handy little tool to get this comes with the camera, or it actually comes with the housing. And it's really handy to just get in behind underneath the O-ring and pull it out. Okay, so I do the same thing. I put just a little bit of O-ring grease. Too much is too much, not enough. You run the danger when you close the back, it will bunch up the O-ring and make it come out of its place. And I'll kind of put it in the crack of my finger. I'll go around several times and I'll feel it. And then I'll look at it, and I can see where there's nothing on it. I can feel it. I'm going to hang it right there on that thing. Now what I do is I do the same thing with the Q-tip. What I'll do is I'll just coat this Q-tip with a little bit of O-ring grease so there's no hair sticking out on the Q-tip. Then I'll go down here and I go all the way around. Go all the way around. I'm not putting any grease on there. I'm just using the Q-tip to make sure there's no sand, mostly sand. Okay, then you can look around it. I'll take a flashlight sometimes and look around it. Okay, I can see now there's nothing on there. I'll look at this one more time. I'll get this started in behind there and put it right on there like that. You also want to make sure this edge right here doesn't have any sand on it or hairs or whatever. Now we're going to take the same Q-tip and we're going to go around this right here, because this is the surface where the Q-tip or the O-ring mates up. Okay. So now the O-ring is serviced. We want to make sure also, and it comes with a cloth for the lens, and we're going to take that and wipe this off here. We're going to take and wipe this off right here to make sure that's good and clean. And then I like to take, and you can see it's got a lot of fingerprints on it. This is the best way to clean this so you can see it easier when you're in the water. You don't want it all dirty and smudges on there where you can't see it. Okay, that gets that clean. So now everything's ready. O-ring's greased. This surface is greased, and we're just going to set it in there just like that. Falls right in. There's the place for the zoom is right here. That's the only thing you're really going to watch for. There's little rubber bumpers here that hold it all the way around. Don't forget your desiccant pack. It just goes right here on the bottom like that. Now we're going to close that, and I make sure that this little tether right here is not going to get in there. Okay. And we'll push that, close it. Set the lock over here. And that is ready to go. Also, we'll take this and kind of go over this a little bit. Make sure that's clean. And we're going to turn it over on the other side. And we're going to make sure that this surface is clean. Now you can use this camera just like it is now for close-ups. For just kind of medium stuff. Not really good for very far away. Everything underwater really needs to be close. The least amount of water between you and the subject, the best. Anything very far away is just going to be blue and brown and gray and black. Closer the better. So then this would be used for just general pictures, snapshots, and extreme close-ups. It will get down this close. That's how close it'll focus. So it's really cool that way. So now the camera is ready to go in the water. Next step, we're going to show you how to prep the big lens for this camera and the wide angle lens and put it on. Enjoy. The Gibson out.